My name is H.A. Goodman. I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. To support this YouTube channel, hit subscribe. Make sure you get the notifications for this channel. My Patreon link is below. And there are really wonderful channels on YouTube that I watch that you should be watching as well. Tim, Black, Hard, Bastard, NIKO, House, Sticks, X and Hammer, Disobedient Media, Kevin's Corner, and Brandon Tatum. They're just phenomenal channels that I watch and enjoy. And you might as well. My books are below: But Her Top Secret Emails, But Her Deleted Emails, The I-1 Brothers and Debbie Wasserman Schultz, and Debunking the Trump-Russian Myth. They're on Amazon. They're still doing well. Book 5 is around the corner. Just waiting for the Fisa release, and we're going to get there. Trump approves release of Fisa Memo. President Donald Trump has approved the release of a classified memo compiled by House Republicans on the Intelligence Committee, clearing the way for its release Friday, multiple outlets report. So, Friday or any hour now, and this link I'll put below, the Democratic Party is absolutely frightened, petrified of this memo. The reason is because it exposes Obama-era, the illegal Obama-era spying that is the foundation for the Mueller probe. I spoke about this on Sticks, X and Hammer's channel yesterday. I had the great pleasure of speaking to Sticks. Share that segment everywhere. You just go on his channel, subscribe to his channel, and I had a great discussion with him. Bob Mueller, Robert Mueller, has turned into a biblical figure among Democrats because it's their only. He is their only tangible source or opportunity, or the only tangible way they impeach Trump. They know, Democrats know, and I can tell you this from having been labeled a progressive, or I labeled myself a progressive, writing 100 articles for Bernie, stating that only Bernie wins, Clinton loses. Nobody listened. Now they're all, people call me a traitor. I'm like, I bring up the DNC fraud lawsuit. I bring up the fact the Russian hacking myth is nonsense. So, anyway, let's not go there. They know that they can't win in terms of policies. They know, and I agree with a lot of their policies, the Democratic Party, but they know they can't win because they don't want to they can't communicate Republican light. They know that they're Republican light on many, many issues, from Wall Street in terms of foreign policy and war, they're more hawkish than Trump, although Trump is droning at a much higher rate than Obama. I understand that. But at least he's not engaging in an overt regime change like Libya. So if he does that, that's the only way he won't win in 2020. Other than that, he already has 2020, and Congress is looking good for Republicans. Democrats have to win either the Senate or the House. They have to win one of them back. If they don't win the Senate or the House, that would be bucking a trend, a historic trend. They'd be so bad that they would be just altering history, which I think will happen. And then Trump sweeps in 2020 easily, and the Democratic Party continues to be dismantled. This is something that I talked about in 2015. But anyway, the Fisa Memo will be released. The Obama-era spying will be exposed. This is just, we're all waiting. We're all waiting now. They're calling Devin Nunes a Russian spy. I'll put the link below. Trump approves release of Fisa Memo. They're calling Devin Nunes a Russian spy. They've gone completely out of it. Devin Nunes, Russian spy. John Hallman suggests Devin Nunes is a Russian agent. John Hallman has to be the biggest moron on the planet. And it's just unbelievable how you can go there. Anything you don't... Okay, first of all, let's just debunk this once and for all. The whole Russian hacking myth that I debunked in the book, Debunking the Trump-Russian Myth, Russia never hacked the DNC. The NSA is only moderately confident of that, and the NSA would know. The NSA is not certain because they're all lying. The FBI, CIA, and NSA, all of them are lying. They would be certain otherwise. They were certain about WMD. They weren't confident, or Colin Powell made an issue, and this whole show at the United Nations. They were certain about WMD. Saddam has WMD. We're going to go in. Okay. They're not certain about this because they have no evidence. Then you have the issue of the DNC never giving its computer service to the FBI. Then you have the issue of not only the DNC never giving its computer service to the FBI or anyone in the U.S. government, but CrowdStrike being the only company, outside tech firm, to look at it, DNC-approved tech firm. Then you have the issue of Democrats actually paying for the Fusion GPS dossier Hillary Clinton and the DNC compiled with Russian sources in Russia. So the collusion was on Clinton's end. It wasn't on Trump. When they say, oh my God, Trump Jr. met with a lawyer for dirt on Hillary. He never got the dirt, number one. And number two, the Fusion GPS dossier is all about dirt on Trump from Russian sources. So that's actually a really big issue right there. Then you have the uranium sale. So they've actually accused, then you have spying on Trump since 2015, where they couldn't find anything. So they spied on him since 2015. GCHQ was spying on Trump, and they couldn't find anything. Then you have Fusion GPS, a fake news, ridiculous tabloid gossip hearsay compilation that led to defamation lawsuits against Fusion GPS and BuzzFeed by Russian lawyers, an entrepreneur, Trump's lawyer, Russian bankers, an entrepreneur, Trump's lawyer. So it's just all of this. There's no evidence of anything. It's all gossip, hearsay, smoke. By that, if that's the standard by which you judge Trump, Hillary should have already been in jail. But there are now renewed Clinton and FBI Clinton email and Clinton Foundation probes. There's enough evidence there, and the indictments will take place. This is all about donors, giving donors a reason to continue to give money to a failed political party. So when they lost $1.2 billion, they said, well, Russia stole that money from you. It wasn't Hillary Clinton. And then the second issue is trying to stop Trump from indicting Clinton, because both Bill and Hillary Clinton own the Democratic Party, and the country is beholden to both Bill and Hillary Clinton, or being held hostage. But the interesting thing, I mean, they've gone out of their minds. They can't prove that Russian interests are furthered by GOP, what the Republicans want. They can't prove that Russian interests are furthered by us knowing that Trump was illegally spied on. So they just throw out this ridiculous accusation. MSNBC analysts suggest Devin Nunes is a Russian agent for penning secret FBI memo. That's insane. A member of the mainstream media punditry on Tuesday seriously suggested that Representative Devin Nunes, California Republican, has been compromised by the Kremlin and is now a traitor. Veteran MSNBC political analyst John Holliman raised the prospect Mr. Nunes, who is chairman of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, drafted a top-secret memo. Okay. Doesn't his behavior speak of that, though? I mean, I'm not the first person who's raised that. He's behaving like someone who's been compromised. These people have completely lost it. They're okay with selling 20% of U.S. uranium, but they're not okay. They're not okay. They're getting $500,000 from a Moscow speech, from Bill Clinton receiving $500,000 from a Moscow speech. Bill Clinton actually meeting with Putin. That's okay during the uranium deal. The bribery scandal during the uranium deal. Actually, yellow cake uranium being shipped out of the country. That's all okay. But you can't find out about spying. Give me your thoughts below. Share this segment everywhere. Any moment now, folks. Definitely by tomorrow. Give me your thoughts below. Hashtag release the memo will become a reality. Thank you so much.